Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Planet Crafter Season 2. So, exciting stuff happening in this episode. Drones Tier 2, the new storage containers, and maybe a couple more little bits and pieces. So let's get stuck in. Okay, I've been spending some time collecting Terra tokens. One thing that I did was I made silkworms because what they've done is they've separated, if you remember correctly, bee larvae and silkworms used to share the same recipe. Now they're different. Uncommon larva and mutagen, uncommon larva and bacteria. So that's awesome, which meant that I made a few and I've got a whole lot of silkworm farms. Okay, silk generators galore. Probably not enough for what I am doing because I've added some stuff. So this was our original rocket. We have another rocket now. That one is doing circuit boards because they're quite expensive. And then I've got one over here doing fabric. And the reason I chose to do fabric is because, okay, it's not very much. It's 3 Terra tokens, but it doesn't cost any resources from off the map. Everything is contained in my production area there. So, quite cool. As a result, you may have seen my Terra token total is looking very healthy. Oh, just hit 24,000 with the last little income. That means that we are ready to start buying blueprints. So we have a rocket back here. It's filling up. I don't want to send it automatically. Let's go and make our choices. So I did say in the last episode that I had decided that I wanted to do the drones tier 2 first. So I'm going to do that. Now bear in mind these little ones with a microchip with a blueprint chip next to them, you only need to ever buy once. So don't make the mistake of multiplying things that you don't need. So just one drone T2 and one storage locker. So that's it. We can launch. I'll have a bit of a balance, which I can do something with later. Not in a rush. So we'll launch that one. Okay. Now, the gods have been very kind to me, and they've been sending down, I think, after the last episode we had 2 of those events with the blue cases with all the tokens in them. Since then I've had another 3, so yeah, it's been pretty good. I was a bit concerned at how long it might take to collect these Terra tokens, but yeah, having all those come down, yeah, it does make it a lot easier. So we'll be able to whip through those blueprints pretty quickly, I think. Anyway, now that we're going to wait 10 minutes for that rocket to come back, and once it's back, then we will have access to those blueprints, and I can show you some cool stuff. While we're waiting, I must just thank Lily the Purple and Stu E2298 just for pointing out that the tier 1 drones actually also farm. So yeah, that's quite a nice thing to know. I didn't even consider that. But I've decided to go with tier 2 because my drones travel long distances, and even though I've got 60 of them, they're just not up to the task. So I'm going to just go with the tier 2s and phase out the tier 1s, as and when. It looks like our rocket is returning. And there it is. Oh, thank goodness, just in time. I was about to go thirsty and grab some food. Alright, big delivery coming in. And, come on. We've got our 2 blueprints. So we take those off to our little research station. Can unlock these 2 blueprints. Storage locker, tier 2. Oh, you guys are going to love this. Okay, and then the drones tier 2. Storage locker, I'm going to put one up over here. Let me just... Oh, wow. Hang on. Another. It's just fantastic. Alright, well, I suppose let's see what we get out of this one. Happen in the dark, wouldn't it? Oh, there's 100. No complaints, every little bit helps. Probably all in the water. Okay, 100, another 500, 500, 1,000, 500. Oh, it's turning into another fairly good haul. And there's another 100. I think I've got them all. Wasn't as good as some of the others I've had, but hey, you know. Alright, let's get this. Oh, I've already got it. Okay, so if we go to the build menu now, there's a specific reason that I want to put the new storage down over here, and that is because, here it is, right at the end. Okay, circuit board, two super alloys. Yeah, we got the stuff. Oh, it's not going to fit here. Oh boy. Yeah, there's a particular reason that I want to put it down out of the way. I suppose I could move it, but yeah, let's just put one over here for now. And look at all of that space, 80 slots. That is incredible. Obviously, you can label it as well, but 80 slots. That's amazing. Wonder what happens if you put something in it. Nope. So yeah, that's going to change up our storage situation quite dramatically. But that's not really what I want to focus on right now. What I want to focus on right now are the drones. So drone tier 2, they're pretty expensive, but it's just a super alloy and yeah, super alloy and explosive powder more, and that'll sort us out. So if I break down a few of those, then I can just add the super alloy and yeah, we will have drone 2s. So what I'm going to start doing, I have space for 40. I'm going to start building up as much of the tier 2 drones as I possibly can, and slowly start dwindling down the number of tier 1s, just because I like the faster ones, and they are a lot faster. Yeah, you'll see when we get there. But yeah, let me get started on that, and once I've made some progress, I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Now hopefully that calms it down a little bit. Right, okay. So I kind of went, you know, balls to the wall. I now have 100 drones, and 88 of them, well, sorry, 92 of them are tier 2 drones. So yeah, we have a lot of drones, and they are really working well. In fact, before I started this process, these drone stations were constantly empty, and now they are getting to everything and more, and they are fast. Let's see if I can find one to race with. Okay, that's a tier, was that a tier 2? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, they're fast. They almost, I mean, it's really close to as fast as I go with the tier 3 jetpack. So yeah, so if you ever raced the tier 1 drones before, you know that you could always catch up to them pretty easily. These ones not so easy to catch up to. All right. So yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So now things are happening really quickly. The next step, storage. I need to get the storage setup sorted out. So I have 2 of the new storage lockers, and I'm going to start on this side with the basic stuff. And I may need to move something, although I would like to keep this path open. But I'm going to see, there's 4 lockers here. I'm going to see if I can squeeze 5 of the new ones in somehow. They do kind of overlap slightly. There's a little bit of clipping, but you know, that's actually acceptable. Considering the size, they are just slightly smaller in width than these lockers. But yeah, you can put them close together. So I reckon 5 wouldn't be a problem. I have done it before in another save. So I'm going to give that a go and see how it pans out. So let's get stuck in. Throw those in, and I need to, oh boy, I'll really make a mistake if I don't turn off demand. While I was doing that, I just realized that I'm not getting enough aluminium. So yeah, you pick up these little sort of supply chain issues as you go, and I think it's because I may only have one tier 3 extractor in the aluminium area. So I'll sort that out at some point. But anyway, I've thrown everything out of these lockers. I've also got a shortage of silicon, which means that somewhere I'm using a heck of a lot of silicon and not producing enough. So, well, there's going to be upgrades. Anyway, so what we do now is delete. What? Oh, yes. I forgot to turn off demand. That. Remove. Okay, so now I need enough stuff for 4 of these. 5, actually. So the super alloys and circuit boards. Okay, so the plan is we start from this side and we work our way. That's it. Right there. Alright, cool. And now where is it? There it is. And there. And ooh, that's 2 there. And that right. Yes, it is. There you go. 5 replaced 4. And I didn't even have to move my stuff over here. I might do anyway. So super. That's a good start. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just move everything back into the containers, set these to demand, and start changing out the rest of them. So the first section is done. I've managed to squeeze in an extra 2 storages thanks to these at this cost. So that was the difference to add an extra container, which means that I could fit 8 extra containers into my storage area, which is going to be absolutely perfect. I reckon I'm just going to get stuck in. I'm going to do the rest, and the next time you see this place, it will be all the new containers. The only one currently they haven't set to demand is iron, because I'm just getting so much iron out of breaking containers down. But yeah, let me just carry on. And just like that, we're done. So the storage has been updated to all the latest storage, and we have loads of space left over. I've moved things around a little bit, and I've included the smart fabric, which is coming, and but we've got some space to put more in if we need to, so that's pretty nice. I've also moved mutagen tier 4, and I've got a spare for whatever. So yeah, with 4 auto crafters, I think I've got 42 containers in here, which is pretty nice. That means I can break down some stuff that I don't need. In fact, I could probably move random stuff like microchips and stuff. The food and water I want to keep close to the area that I'm going to spend most of my time. I'm not sure what the performance of this is going to be with all of these machines, but I'll only be able to, with all of these storages, only be able to sort of check. That's not too bad. I mean, frame rate's kind of normal for me. But it looks good. We have new storage. And there is so much space. I've gone through and I did check that they're all demanding. So that's climbing. That's going to be lagging a little bit behind because one's dependent on the other. But yeah, this is the storage. So what next? Well, I think I'm going to shift my attention to the fauna and flora area upstairs. I'm also thinking that the silk production is going to change because this does have a storage, so we can set it to supply. At the moment, all the silk is just being pulled out by an autocrafter downstairs. So yeah, this is going to have to change up. Boy, this place is going to look pretty. So yeah, I'll be moving things around and just making it look much better. But yeah, the downstairs, it is 2 of the large living units, not the new ones, just the 2x2s. So yeah, that's pretty much enough storage to. I don't think there's going to be that much more added into the game. So I think you'll probably be all right with this as storage, and it's neat and it's square. You can use the new ones. They aren't exactly built for this kind of a setup. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what people do. All right, so in the patch notes, they said something in the world changed after, I think, amphibian stage. And I racked my brain and I looked at this map and I was struggling. And then I looked down here and went, look at that. It's a different color desert. So I thought I'd go and have a look. So let's go and take a look. So we're going to head out to the Waterfall Hotel. And we're just going to head, I think southwest was probably the best spot. And there's these nice sand dunes. And there's, oh look, there's something over there. And as we come over the hill, there appears to be an ocean. And of course we would get here in the rain. But look at that. We have an ocean, or a really, really big lake. But isn't that a nice little add-on? Well, it's a huge add-on, but I mean, isn't that nice? It's a sort of, I don't know, it finalizes things. It closes off a section of the map. So, yeah, obviously now we know there's going to be nothing beyond this area. But isn't that nice? Yeah, so, yeah, if anyone missed that, that's it. You have an ocean. That's just brilliant. Yeah, if you go down directly south, yeah, the atmosphere gets a bit janky. So doesn't look very pretty. And in case anyone was wondering, yeah, there are the little frog ponds all over the place, and in the waterfall biome, that is also the case. And I was trying to remember where I saw that one. I think it was just over this side somewhere. Could be wrong. Was almost sure. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's at least one in here that we know about. So you can grab those eggs. And, yeah, we'll start building up our frog population. Look at this random container sitting in the middle of nowhere. What you got? Ooh, stuff. Yeah, I'll come back and get that one day. Alright, so back into the hotel, which is actually going to end up looking pretty nice, I think. And home. So between episodes, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to do some thought. Whoops. I'm going to put some thought into the upstairs kind of fauna and flora area. Maybe change it around. Put obviously the new containers in. Pretty easy. I'm also going to put some thought into how this base is going to develop. Because if we kind of look at a plan view, the new living compartments, the extended living compartments, are a 3x3. So I'm kind of leaning towards having one of them over here in this area. So the entrance will be here, which means that I can extend out that way and that way and that way, because it has 4 entrances, which is pretty nice. So I might do that. I'll still think about it, and then I'll have a dome on top where I can have a kitchen and stuff, and maybe over here, maybe move the bio stuff over here, because that area then can all become farmland. I'll move the platforms. Maybe I'll leave them there and extend them so that we can have lots more production. Put some more water in, maybe a few more algae growers. Yeah, so I'm still thinking about that, and I do have I'm back up to 13,700. I need like 35,000 to unlock the 2 new blueprints. Let's go and have a look. Yep. So 10,000 and 25,000. The 10,000 one is the kind of flat one with no windows, and then this one has a dome, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and then there's these, but then the prices become kind of insignificant after that. So I'm going to be saving up for this between episodes. Hopefully we get some more of those events. They're pretty handy. I mean, some of them net you almost 10,000 Terra tokens. Quite cool. But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to leave this episode. I've got some thought to put in. I've got some tier 1 drones to catch because those last 8 have eluded me. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're doing with your base. And yeah, I've still got to do some thinking into the process and how it's going to work, because I don't really want drones flying through a living area. So the layout's going to be pretty important. But yeah, that's it for now. Until next time, thanks for joining me. Cheers.